What's going on, everybody, and welcome back once again. My name is Jordan, also known as JMonster. Thank you for joining me for episode 18 of our High Elf campaign. Now, I know we've done a lot of these lately, and we're going to be having a Third Age replay probably after the 20th episode. I've got a ton of new Third Age replays, and because it has been a while and I've put out a whole lot of these Let's Play videos lately, I will do two of them consecutively. So you're going to get two replays. One of them is going to be a siege. The other is going to be a field battle. But in addition to that, there is some new content that's going to be going up on the official 30 Age Reforged channel. I did just put a battle up there recently, and there's going to be another one going up probably by, I would imagine, like afternoon for the North Americans, which makes it like evening-ish for the Europeans. So yeah, I'm going to be getting a lot of 30 Age lately, so don't worry about it. But in any case, last time we had, I think we took a couple cities from the dwarves. And now we are in the process of just picking apart what remains of their empire. I'm going to go ahead and use Toby's team to destroy these dwarves. Though apparently they're going to get away and live to fight another day. So what we're going to have to do to avoid that army under Nephi's Legion right here from being overwhelmed by these reinforcements if the dwarves inside decide to attack. I'm going to move these guys up there so everyone will get pulled into one big scrap. Which will, if they stay there for the next turn, I will be able to attack them, and then we'll be able to just get this whole thing over with a nice big battle here. They've got a fairly decent-sized garrison, and that's a fair amount of dwarven troops there as well. So it should be an epic battle, assuming we have the opportunity. Over here we have Dar the Patient. We're going to move him down here to counter the threat of the growing army of the Beast Catches under Grizzguts, their faction leader. Now, I don't want to attack the Golden Colossus directly, because they will get... Look at that weird-ass garrison. Okay, so they get Wolf Riders, a Carnosaur, some Squig Herd, some Warhounds, and a Chaos Spawn, and some Fellbats. Like, no. There's no reason for us to attack them, especially not when they've got a lot of, like, beasties and things like that. And we don't have a lot of, like, really, truly offensively-minded things. Our strength comes from our ranged firepower, and we get a little bit of anti-large here from Marin. So we're going to try and avoid a siege battle with them, just because I don't think that would be at all to our benefit. Not in the slightest. Let's get that. A little bit of less upkeep and some more campaign movement speed. That's going to be really useful. Let's see. Oh yeah, I should mention that we're actually building a Dragon's Lair here at the Sentinels of Zeddy. So we're going to be able to be fielding some dragons soon. And we've got the economy to support that. And after that, we'll be able to get some dragon princes. So I'm going to move into like the high tier phase as we move northwards towards the largest empire of the Lizardmen still standing, that being Hexawatl, and eventually the Dark Elves themselves. Like, look at this. Hexawatl is quite big, actually. We're gonna have a hard time fighting our way up the continents into Nagaroth. And then, of course, we have to deal with the quite powerful armies of... Oh my god! How did this happen? Okay, so Nagaroth apparently on the back foot. Lothern is just kicking the crap out of them. Well, that is a beautiful new development, and it looks like we'll be able to sandwich Hexawatl between ourselves and Lothern. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, we're going to suck up to them a little bit. Yeah, we're going to use a lot of our influence to get them to like us a whole lot. I guess that's why they're like the second largest power. Like, I didn't even realize that. I need to look at my map more. Looks like Lothern has united all of Ulthuan. They're fighting the good fight for sure, and taking the fight to Nagaroth as well. So that really only leaves the Ratmen, of course, but the Ratmen of Clan Moor's not in a very good position at all. But that really only leaves Hexawatl as our biggest rival for power. So once we shut them down, it looks like Nagaroth's not going to be able to make it to that 5th ritual, and then we'll be able to focus all of our attention on the Ratmen, and then we can hunker down for the inevitable chaos invasions and intervention forces that we're going to have to face once we start our rituals. So I don't think we can do too much for this turn. Actually, no. We're going to start moving Teclis' forces up to the border here that we share with the Empire of... What are these guys called? It's like Tlaxlan or... something Wapek, Shlan Wapek. And, yeah, that's all we can do for now. So let's pass the turn. But that's incredible. I had no idea that Lothern was doing that. Usually in my games, they sit there as a minor power and just confederate with the rest of Ulthuan for a while, but they don't often expand outside of Ulthuan. At least that's been my experience so far. Wow. I think we need to confederate with the Southern Sentinels as soon as possible so that they don't confederate with Lothern, because then we're going to be surrounded by Lothern. Oh, look at this. Oh, that is not a fight in our favor at all. I mean, we could try and fight it, but you know what? That is something that we would lose, and we would lose very badly. So we're actually going to have to retreat from that.
Another time.
What is this? Oh, Toby's team. They're going to have to put up a fight. Yeah, we're not going to have any choice here. I don't know why they're not able to retreat. Maybe it's because they're out of movement points or something. But if Toby's team can do enough damage to these guys, to the garrison in particular, then maybe we'll be able to follow that up with Nephi's Legion and destroy them. Who knows? Maybe we'll pull off a heroic victory. But in any case, I will see you guys on the battlefield. All right, so we're going to have to approach this very, very carefully. They've got a lot of artillery. In fact, I would say that they have better artillery support than we do. And we don't have a lot of armor piercing. In fact, we have next to no armor piercing. So on the battle line, it's going to be all that our spears can do just to hold the line. So we are going to move them forward. I think it's going to be important that we hide our silver helms in the woods there. Toby himself, not too sure where we're going to put him just yet. But the rest of them, obviously, will go right behind the line. Give the archers a little bit of space to do their work. Lothern Sea Guard on the flanks to defend our archers. Yeah, we're just going to have to hunker in. I mean, this is going to be ugly. Oops. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, they've got a lot of heavily armored infantry. The miners are not very scary. And I think they've got a ton of like correlers and things like that, who are decent melee combatants, but we will be able to use our cavalry, I think, to great effect against them. Let's take a look at some of their stats. Yeah, no charge defense. Good armor, though. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. Those bolt throwers as well. Although I think we have better bolt throwers than they do, to be perfectly honest. Like, their ballistas, they're just like regular one-shot ballistas. We've got repeater bolt throwers. I hope our forces are going to be up to the task. Proud ranks of the Asur. I hope they stand. Alright, let's go ahead and let's fast forward just a little bit here. Yeah, those dwarves are going to take their time. Yeah. I think our cavalry is going to be the decisive portion of this battle. Because we can't beat them with anything else that we have. I mean, we've got our archers, and they can do a lot of damage, but all these guys are armored, and they all have shields, so I don't know how we're going to do. Yeah, we won't do well without the support of our cavalry. So we're going to have to use them for something decisive. I just wish I had more of them. Alright, they're going to start coming into range now. Alright. Let's use our artillery on their unshielded infantry, since I think we're going to do the most damage to them. Let's get right in there. Let's really enjoy it. Come on, destroy them. There we go. Yeah, they're coming in this bunched up formation like that. We're just gonna rip them apart. Let's see. Oh, I kind of wish. All right, now's the time to get our cavalry in action. Most of their forces have moved forward, and they're out of position and unable to support their artillery. So we'll silence the artillery and do as much damage to these guys as possible. Ooh, what are they doing here? Oh man, our front line's gonna have a hard time. I think that's the artillery. Yeah, really taking a bite out of them. Yeah, our archers have started to open up on them. We've done a fair amount with our artillery so far. I gotta say, I'm impressed with how our artillery is performing against these heavily armored dwarves. I did not expect them to do this well. Let's kill those miners. You guys can focus on those long beards, and so can you guys. Actually, oh, they're starting to open fire on our own skirmish troops, so let's deal with them. Alright. You there. You there. Their days are numbered. Let's get Toby on the front lines. We're going to need him. Let's focus those long beards with the great weapons, because they're a danger. You guys. Focus them down. Ooh, got some rangers over there too. They have just so much skirmish. Okay, we'll bring these guys around. These guys are currently unengaged, so I'll bring them down to flank. How are we doing here? Yeah, the Silver Helm's gonna take care of them nice and quick.
Without fail. Spearmen. We will obey.
Those rangers are shielded, so we'll try and take them down. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be ugly, but I think we're gonna be able to do this. Alright, they're in full retreat. Oof. Get in there against those Thunderers before they destroy. Oh, they're crushing our Silver Helms. Oh, that is a nightmare. Oh, our Lotharan Sea Guard not having a good time up there. Let's begin to focus on some of their skirmishers now. How are we doing on the battle line? Not great. Not great at all. Where's Dar? Or, that's not Dar, is it? No, that's Toby. My bad. They look the same. How's our Cav doing? Oh, our Cav's getting destroyed. This is no bueno. Yeah. Our Cav's in a crossfire there. We're going to lose those Silver Helms. Oh, their skirmish is just so good. Let's bring these guys in behind, and we can start putting some pressure on that center, try and break them. Let's see what we got here. I'll shoot them in the back. Now those Longbeards up there need to be shot. Yeah. More Silver Helms are going to start to rout. Try and get them out of there. Over here, we're doing well. Yeah, those Thunderers are taking a beating, but damn, are they strong. Even against our Cav like that. I really should be cycle charging them, so maybe that's what we'll try and do there. There we go. We can break those Correlers over there. Damn, the Dwarves are strong. Come on, guys, get out of there, get out of there. Move, move, move. There we go. How are we doing up here? They're doing their job. You guys can focus on those Correlers. They shouldn't be able to stand for too much longer. Oof. Just catch these guys in a nice little 360 kind of crossfire. There you go. Get in there and silence these guys. Charge from the rear into those Dwarven Rangers. Hopefully that's enough to break them. And the rest of my Silver Helms. Chasing things down. Kill those Rangers. Wow, this is actually a fairly challenging battle, I have to say. I think most of it is due to just like the sheer amount of armor-piercing skirmish that they have, but it's definitely not been easy. Oh, you guys should get back. Let's kill them as well. Oh, Silver Helm's not having a good time. Okay, we shattered them. Silence those Thunderers. Get those ones over there. Almost out of ammo. Oh, their infantry on the main line there just doing so much damage to us. Okay, so they're gone. These guys we're going to lose our Silver Helms. The one unit of Silver Helms is going to go. But that's okay. Let's try and break these guys. Let's get in there against those long spears. Or those long beards, rather. Ooh, this is just an ugly fight. Come on, Silver Helm, save the day. What do we got here? Oh, they got in the way. Damn it. Let's just try and surround these dwarves and break the morale that way. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely time to upgrade to some more more advanced units, I think. This kind of battle where we take just horrible losses but end up winning anyway, it really shows me that our High Elven units are getting a little bit outdated. Let's get them out of there. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do enough. Maybe we can rout those guys. Oh, all these units just reforming. This is going to be a problem. I mean, there's not many of them, but there's enough to be a problem. Yeah, everyone is engaged, and we're starting to see some breaking now. Oh, wow. The Silver Helms were routed before they could do anything. These dwarves just won't die. So many of those Longbeards left. It's alright. Even if Neffy loses, I wasn't expecting him to win this fight anyway. Let's have them fall back. Fall back, reform on the flank here, and then we'll put some fire into those Longbeards. Neffy's Legion should be able to follow this battle up with a decisive win against the dwarves. And then we can just rebuild Toby's team, because honestly, this battle has shown me that that needs to happen anyway, so this isn't so bad. There we go. Doing work. Yeah, some white lions and things definitely needed here. What are we doing up here? Let's get those Quarrelers. Hopefully these guys don't break. Come on. Boom. And it's going to be enough to break those damn Quarrelers. All right, good stuff.
Moving out. Archers.
Let's see here.
At once. Understood. We will obey.
Get our... let's keep our Eagle Claws out of that as long as possible. Actually, let's take a look at their stats. Yeah, not great. No, they need to stay as far away from melee combat as possible. Let's charge those white beards. Oh, I don't want to get Toby killed.
At once. Right away.
We'll sacrifice our Silver Helms to give him a chance to escape.
Tireless. March. I will obey.
Yeah, if he dies, then the rest of our army will break very, very, very fast.
Now.
Come on, get out of there, you idiot.
Move. I never tire.
Damn it, Toby.
Ever vigilant.
Just go. Just get out of combat. Okay. So those dwarves are going to rout. I don't think there's any of them left at this point. Unless I'm missing something. They've got a Thane. I see.
Archers. March.
Rest of you guys,
Assault. Advance.
chase them down.
Eagle claw.
You guys,
For the king.
make sure those Longbeards don't come back from routing.
As you say. Assault. Attack.
Have everything swarm against this one dwarf who's just holding the line all by himself, headbutting people and just making a nuisance of himself. That's their lord. Just die already, you stubborn bastard.
To victory. Silver helms. Quickly now.
All right. Basically everything that they have has been shattered. Except for what we got over there. A Thane?
Prince of Ulthuan.
And a few Longbeards. Oh, this has just been ugly. Look at this. Look at the destruction, especially in the center. Just dead bodies everywhere. We both have the same colors, too. He's winning slightly. How?
Understood. No hope.
I don't want Toby in there. I don't want Toby getting himself killed.
Eagle claw. To the fray.
Let's attack that Thane. Maybe the Thane routing will be enough to put a dent in this guy's morale. Because, like, he's just fighting against all of these elves. Just give up, man. It's okay to know when you're beaten.
Asa Fury.
Let's see.
Silver helms.
Got some silver helms left. Maybe they'll help us break him.
It shall be done. Death comes. Loyal.
Yeah, kill that Thane.
Understood. It will be done. Purify.
Oh, come on. The army losses alone should cause this guy to rout. So he got 126 armor? Ridiculous. Like, die. Just rout, dude. Just give up. Let's kill that Thane. Oh my god, we're starting to rout in the face of one dwarf. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's bring Toby near here so that nobody else starts to rout. I'm gonna be super sad if this guy kills my entire army. Like, the army losses alone should be causing him to rout. Jesus! That's a little bit ridiculous. Alright. So our losses were horrendous. But we did defeat the dwarves, and I think we killed most of their garrison as well. So we'll be able to just walk in there and take it. And now we'll have to rebuild Toby's team for the most part. Well, they're not going to be fighting any battles for a while, so I'm going to take the extra money. All right, now he's inside of that citadel, and I'm just going to walk in there with Nephi's Legion and take it from them because they don't have a garrison and they don't have an army left. Yeah, Pyrrhic victory indeed. All right, let's fast forward. I don't understand why that's not the default. What is this? Oh, they want to fight us. You know, there's a lot of creatures in there that we haven't actually seen yet. So I'm inclined to oblige them. So let's go ahead and let's do that. And I'll see you guys on the battlefield. All right. This should not be as troublesome. What we're going to do is we're going to stick our artillery right up here. We'll defend it with some Sea Guard. And about 3 units of spears. And then we will have the rest of our... Because I kind of want to funnel them a little bit, but I'm expecting them to, like, come at me from a couple different angles here. So we're gonna have the rest of our spears over on this end. Which spears? Which the Sea Guard that I put up there? All right. And we'll arrange the rest of our Sea Guard there. White Lions in reserve. Our noble is gonna be really important, and level is Dar. He doesn't have a dragon yet. Soon enough though. We'll have him over there as well. Let's see. I'll stick my silver helms a little bit farther afield. I think that should do. Yeah, look at that. They're all just gonna come straight down there, right into the teeth of our guns. Oh yes, here it comes. What we should be doing... you know what? I'm not even going to bother. I find that the single shot doesn't do a whole lot to those large creatures. Like, the damage is really minor. And we've got enough, like, anti-large and enough arrows and things like that to be a real nuisance for them. So it looks like one of those Hydras is going to break off and chase my Silver Helms. I'm kind of okay with that. I don't really want to get my Silver Helms too close to any of these things. There's a lot of bow cavalry in there. So what I'd rather do is pull off some important units and make them chase my Silver Helms, which is going to serve me way, way better than anything else would. Oh, those Goblin Wolf Riders are not going to have a good time if they charge in there. I wonder if the count is large. Alright. We need to focus down those Hydras for sure. Yeah, one of those Hydras is actually going to chase my Silverhelms. And we're going to try and kill one of them. So let's bring up our Noble, since he's anti-large. He's going to make a big difference there fighting against those Hydras. White Lions should probably converge in that position, since that's where they're sending all of their actual tough melee units. So the White Lions in there as well. Let's get... This is Dar, so let's get Dar in there as well. That Hydra is going to break. Well, you Wolf Riders want some, eh? Yeah, those Wolf Rider Archers are going to be a problem. Let's get around the back there. Cut them off, let them get close. See how fast they are. 92. 78. We won't catch them. We might be able to make them rout if we chase them. There we go. We've got some routing. It's the good stuff. You guys all stop what you're doing. Ooh, you guys need to get back. Yeah, kill that damned Hydra. Okay, that one's dead. Let's reform and await the next attack. How my Silverhelms doing? So far so good. They actually managed to catch those Wolf Riders, so they're going to keep them away. We can bring this one unit back. It's not really all that needed. We got a Hydra that's going to be coming back shortly too. Let's kill that Hydra. The Hydra needs to die for sure. That's the one that was chasing our Silverhelms. Oh yeah, we can do a lot of damage to it. It doesn't have a lot of armor. Oh, that's going to hurt! Boom! I missed most of it. I tried to catch it. Let's see. Squig herds need to die. Oh, what are you guys doing? What? Oh, you fools. Oh, you bloody fools. Oh, that's going to be a victory for us. A fairly easy victory as well, I might add. All right. Let's end that battle. Yeah, 83 losses. that was solid. And that's gonna do a fair amount of damage to them. A lot of them managed to escape, but we will be able to follow that up with a siege. So let's take the replenishment, because I can almost guarantee you we're gonna be fighting again. Damn, they're gonna make it inside the city, so we're gonna have another siege in our hands. But speaking of sieges, first things first. Let's try not to pull Toby's team into that too much. Yeah, we lost a couple of spears. Toby lost all of his spears and his Silverhelms as well. But that's okay.
Take whatever you can.
You can occupy that.
The Cat-Eye honor me.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
So let's go ahead
Your command.
and combine all of those. And now Toby is going to need some upgrades, I think. So let's pop him.
How can I assist you?
Where's our nearest recruiting center?
The Asur have conquered.
Let me see. It's an Itza, so we'll have to move up there with him in order to get him access to some of the better units a little bit faster. Plus, I don't want to have to deal with the global recruitment the whole time, because it's really expensive. Let's see. Nephi, I think, might have lost a couple units. Yeah, he lost a couple of spears. Let's make it up to him. How many spears do we got there? Got 2. Or we got 5, rather. We got 2 open spaces. Well, let's give him some Sea Guard to replace them.
Protector of Elfwine.
A little bit of extra. What do I want from you? Replenishment, that's kind of useful. The melee attack is also alright. Knowledgeable of man's affairs. +2 of his empire, southern realms. +2 diplomatic relations with the high elves. This is way better. We have more ports. Right? We have a fair amount of ports. That's going to help us out a lot.
guardian of the Phoenix.
Let's go ahead and let's lay siege. Take us 8 turns, but you know what?
The Assa follows.
This eliminates a pretty serious threat. We will probably be able to broker a peace with them.
I will lead the Assa.
I wonder how important peace is really. No, that would be the end of them, because it looks like the these guys, the Fortress of Dusk or the Citadel of Dusk or whatever, they have pretty much destroyed them. So this is their last settlement and their last army. So that is good. Let us... Tower Mages, that's not really needed. Another good recruiting building, however, probably would be... No, I think we actually got most of the bases covered for global recruitment. So let's do... I guess the warded walls is fine. Can I build any other econ buildings? I cannot. I have filled all of the spaces with important econ buildings already, so there's not a whole lot we can build here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I wish they'd stop screaming. It's horrible. Stop! I don't know. We'll come back to that. I'm sure there's other things that we can upgrade, like this, for example.
There is no limit to my power.
Teclis,
My steps are
continue your steps northward. Let's see. A little bit extra element healing was always useful. What can we build here? That's pretty nice. Let's take a look at some of our diplomacy. Yeah, Lothern definitely the strongest, and we've got good relations with them, and that'll just continue to improve for a while. Schlandhuapek. No, there's no one else that we can really make a trade agreement with. Except maybe these guys, if we haven't already.
I am ready to parley.
We have not, so let's do that.
I'll ignore that.
Okay. Well, let's sweeten the deal. Let's offer them 1,000, because I just want to get this over with. Okay. I will do that, and I will want a trade agreement.
I will.
All right. I was going to do that anyway. Perfect. So that gets us a ton more money from trade, which is going to allow us to field some better units.
Can I offer assistance?
All right, let's go ahead and let's pass turn. See what happens. Ooh, Lothern. I wonder what Lothern's up to. Taking a while on their turn. Probably a lot of things. I wonder how well we're going to do against Schlandhuapek, because we've only got one army that's really in a position to do anything. Nefi's army is going to be busy keeping the peace down here for another couple of turns, and Toby's army has been eradicated for the most part. And after they're done on their peacekeeping mission here, we're going to use them to destroy Thrice Cursed Peak, and that's going to be the end of the dwarves, and then we can begin to move them northward. But for the time being, yeah, we don't have a whole lot of military forces to spare. Let's go ahead and let's build that. Yeah, and Dar's army is going to be... They're going to be occupied for quite some time. So let's make the gems there. And some walls for Cheeky Bowl. What's Swallowdle doing? What can we build here? I already covered all the bases. Income from ports in this province doesn't really do a whole lot for it, but it does give us +5 to our trade agreements. I don't know. What else? Alright, we'll do that. And I think now is the time. Now is the time to recruit a new lord. So let's see. That's really nice. That'll be a nice late game army. Not a lot of upkeep reduction, but oh well. The damage that he gives, like 10% to their weapon strength, is pretty huge. Avaricious. Brisk. Vigilant. Well, that sounds good. Trained. Most of them aren't very good. Well, I guess we're going to have to go with Eldarion here. Let's recruit him. It does reduce our what do you call it, income by a significant amount. And I promised that I would rename him to Valdir. Not a very elfy name, but there you go. I suppose neither is Toby's team or Nephi, so who am I to complain?
Teclis.
Alright. Move them onto the border. No, actually, we'll stop. Stop a little bit short. Yeah, I don't want to get too close and have them attack us while we're in travel stance, because that would be ugly. Valdir. We'll be able to get a lot for you in the next few turns, because we're making good bank. All right, let's go ahead and let's pass the turn. Yeah, we're gonna have to save, I think, for the next couple turns. Maybe do a battle with Teclis or something, and then we can rebuild Toby's team and Valdir at the same time. Well, rebuild Toby's team and then get Valdir an army. Then we can move on Hexwaddle, our last big enemy for the campaign. Dracula Coven? You've got like what, 1 settlement? And you're like 2 empires away from me? Yeah, whatever. Hey, you want to declare war on me? Half the world is going to declare war right back on you. Smart move. A very sober decision. Well done. Well, that's kind of nice. A little bit extra campaign movement range.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
Little is the same province, is it not? No, it is not. Alright. Let's see here. Make one of those. Make one of those. I don't really need this at all. So we'll get rid of that. Don't really need that either. I don't need to upgrade you at all either. Do I need this building? I mean, I could just ditch it. No. We'll keep it for now, because it'll let us get Sword Masters for Toby's team. And then maybe we'll consider getting rid of it later, because it doesn't really do a whole lot for us. But that's good. Wallodal is in a good position. We're going to save our money, though, for a little bit. And march Valdir over this way. Any economic buildings able to be upgraded? No, they are not. Planksla. That's a minor settlement. That would be a fun battle. Alright, let's try it. Holy crap, that was a missed. Oh my god!
My infinite knowledge is
wow.
yours.
We goofed. Goofed big time. Yeah, I agree with you, Teclis. Wah! It's a lot of dinosaurs. Well, there's not lots we can do. Except maybe... Let's talk to our allies here. Let's set a war coordination target. Maybe we can get them to come and help us. They won't attack these people. Because they are not at war with them. That would explain why. Let's join war against Schlanhwapek. They don't like them very much. That's fine. Maybe if I offer them something. Join my war against them. And I will give you some money. I will give you 1,200. They don't want to declare war on them. Wow. You're useless, aren't you? Alright, well, let's pass the turn. I wonder what's gonna happen. I hope they don't attack him. I mean, no, we wouldn't win that. There's too many dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are they're really strong in an open field battle like that. Yeah, they are going to attack us. Well, let's flee with Teclis.
Now is not the time.
At least get him away from that garrison. And if they want to come back... Ooh. Oh, that's ugly. But you know, we've had a couple battles. I think we had like 2 or 3 battles already. So I'm going to end the episode there, and you'll have to see what happens, what the fate of Teclis' army is going to be in the next episode. So until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you then. Take care, everybody. Bye!